Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name is Josh. Look, I know I've been talking about Dr. D-Dozen and Kyra a lot this week, but I'm in New York traveling, so I had to just get some ahead. And I've had all these in my docket. And today we're going to do Kyra and Oscar's video about who's most likely to, and then we're going to, if we have some time, we'll see, because apparently she says some stuff in here, and they reveal a lot about who they really are. And if you go through any of their old videos, there's so much more revealing now that we know what we know. And so I love doing these past videos. So that's what we're going to do today, so let's get to it. Yes, I'm traveling, and I just bought my tickets for this documentary. It's called An Update. Oh, I didn't pay for them yet. I'm paying $66 American for Mark and I to go see this movie. Tribeca Film Festival. And it is called An Update on Our Family, and it is about Micah Stauffer. And so I'm kind of flabbergasted because I'm not sure it's going to be a good film. There's nothing good that can come from Micah Stauffer and James Stauffer, but I wonder if it's like their foray back into it. Like Sam and Nia did the Ashley Madison one, got paid for it. I wonder if Micah and James are getting paid to tell their story, because they probably had lots of people approach them about creating a documentary about the story, because it's one of the craziest stories we've ever heard in a long time, especially with family vlogging. I honestly believe that Micah Stauffer was the beginning of the downfall of family vloggers because of what she did and what she exposed, and how we all saw how fake it was. And it actually carried over to every single one of these family vloggers to do this type of stuff. Same thing here. They were completely fake behind the scenes. They weren't living an actual marriage that they were showing on camera, right? It's all fake. That's why it's dangerous, because these kids live in two worlds. When the camera's on, these parents pretend to be something that they're not. When the camera's off, all bets are off. And these kids have to live in these realities, and it's really scary and really dangerous and disgusting for them. Okay? Their trauma that they're going to go through because of all this is actually enormous, and nobody really talks about that, except for me and a bunch of others. So all that to say, the documentary, I'm wondering if it's going to be them in it. And so Mark and I are going to go and give you a review literally the moment I walk out of that. So hopefully, maybe, possibly, we'll do a live stream right after the movie live from New York City. Mark and I are going to do a live stream, possibly. We'll see. Do you know how expensive hotels are in New York? Well, I just found out how expensive they are. Okay, so Mark and I did this ad for Doodads, a little for, I think it was My Heritage. We finally got paid for it, and that's the money we're using to go to New York. That's what we were waiting for. We're going to find the best sandwiches, the best pizza. So if you know a good place, let me know. And I'm not saying a sit-down restaurant. We want hole-in-the-wall sandwiches, hole-in-the-wall pizza places. You know what I'm saying? None of this, go sit down and spend $1,000 on dinner. No. That's not what we're doing. Okay, half of the money that we got is going to a hotel. I kid you not. And I'm going to take my truck, so that's going to be a huge amount of money for gas just to get there and back. Like, we're talking huge amount of money. Okay, I can't take the Tesla because the Tesla's going to take an extra 3.5 hours to get there, and I ain't doing that. All right? And we're also hopefully doing the New York Pass, where we get to go see all the cool things. Maybe do the Home Alone tour. We're going to go to the park. We're excited. We're going to have some fun. All that to say, I hope this documentary is going to be, I hope it's going to be bad for Micah. Not going to be like, well, now she's coming back. Because you don't see them launching a book like Sam and Nia did. You don't see them. There's no inklings on the internet because it's not fully being released to the public yet. This is a Tribeca Film Festival. These are all pre-screened. This is way before they all come out. They want to get like awards and stuff like that for these documentaries. So I'm going to be there. I wonder if Mike and James are going to be there. Anyway, let's get to this video. So this one was someone found this video where she was talking about, I think parts of the hypocrisy are in this video about why they didn't want to have more kids, why she wanted to have more kids. And it's very revealing about what she says. And it totally aged like milk, like her forehead. Let's watch.
Welcome back, hey babes, to another episode of Let's Box. Just kidding. Hi guys.
Just kidding. He's not kidding. He hates her.
Welcome back to my channel.
See, Oscar didn't like Kyra, but was loyal to Kyra because Kyra is the mother of his children. And he was willing to literally stay with her and be miserable because he's a loyal dude. Now, that's to say my mod had something to say. She said I should call him out. Apparently, he is putting his kids in his content. And you can't do that. I know, and it's in passing, and I know that that's kind of my rule, is like, if you're not making money off your kids, then totally understood, right? If they're in passing and come through, that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, if your kids just come through once in a blue moon and you say hi and they're like there for 2 seconds and they're not the focus of your channel, then I've said that from the beginning. That's pretty cool. So, but if he is using his kids and he's the one who set the agreement, that's kind of hypocritical. So I just want to make sure that we are aware of that, and then I'm calling that out. Don't use your kids. If she's not allowed, you shouldn't be allowed either. So let's just be real.
And today we are doing a video.
I'm starting it.
Today we are doing a video called
She's so dumb. She's so dumb.
Who's most likely?
Who's moved?
Who's most likely to? I do not know the rules of this game.
Then why don't you just say something before you film? Okay, here's the rules of the game, dumbass. Here's what we're going to say. She doesn't know anything.
I've only seen one person do it, and I watched like 5 seconds of it. So we're
Oh my gosh.
just gonna kind of wing it. I asked you guys on Twitter to like give
That's
us.
for the person that you watched 5 seconds of.
Hopefully you guys
What
watch
are you wearing?
more than 5 seconds of this. But anyways, I asked you guys on Twitter to
When she does this, it's like, whoa, don't do that anymore.
like give me the who's most likely to question. So let's do this. By the way, my art is really good in these. Wait, you can't see them.
Use the jankiest, but
Your art is so trash. What is that supposed to be at the top? Is that a hand? Is that a hand? Nice stubby hand, finger hands.
it's good. These are janky. Kyra, this is
They are janky.
all the effort you're willing to put into your videos?
See, it's what he's saying. See, this is the only. She doesn't want to put effort in, and this is what happened to her channel now. There's no effort.
They even drew an Xbox.
What happened?
Who's most likely to get arrested for not paying a ticket? Ready?
Oscar.
Set, go.
Oh, they both.
Me?
You.
Only because it takes me so long to do everything.
No, but I feel like if there's a consequence like that, you would do it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Me? No, you're right. I'm wrong. She can't even play her own game.
Me,
You because you have had tickets and not paid them.
Hey, that sounds terrible. I did pay them just late, so I got fined a lot. Next one is by Pacific Clayton. Who is most likely to ignore the baby cries?
Kyra.
Honestly,
Oh. Yeah.
because he does all the time.
It's not that I ignore them like, oh, they'll stop crying. It's like, oh, I know Kyra will get them.
Next is by Daniela, who's most likely to forget the kids somewhere like the grocery store or in the car.
It's got to be Kyra. Remember the early, because she's all like, excuse me, are you even considering putting me there? Remember, though, the video where she had to run down the hill because they left the baby in the thing and the baby took off down the hill in the buggy? You better put Kyra's name on there. There's
Who's
proof.
most likely to forget the kids?
Yeah, I know, bro. I think
See, they blame each other.
Kyra. You forget everything. You lose everything.
Your kid, literally, you had the thing, let it go, didn't put the brake on, and it went down the hill and almost died. That's you, Kyra.
Yeah, but my
Tell me you
kid.
placed it somewhere.
You did it already!
My
Yeah,
kid.
no, I can't forget Levi anywhere. Or Ella, I wouldn't forget him anywhere.
Oh my gosh, I think you totally would. If you're
If you haven't done it, then you can't just say it's him. Because, Kyra, you've done it. We saw it in a video. So based on just that proof and evidence alone, not that that matters this day and age anyway, but just based on the evidence that we have at hand, you are the more likely person to do it.
Oscar gets in his own mind and forgets everything that's going around in the
No,
whole
but
universe.
your kids, you
You're
went
telling me because I lose my
I have a
keys.
kid on me at all times.
He's telling me because I
No, I'm telling you because you actually did let go of the baby. That's what I'm saying.
forget my
Wait, you just say that, Oscar, that you got a trump card right there.
keys.
No, because you forget everything.
I
Everything.
am.
These people hate each other in this, like, and they're young here, and they hate each other.
Forget my kids.
He's 188% done with this garbage.
You're more likely to because you forget everything. I have no proven.
I wonder if she took all the money from this channel and put it in her own pocket. I bet you she did. I bet you she did.
No.
Next.
Next question is by Renee. Who's most likely to get arrested?
Nowadays?
All days.
Already said.
Oski.
Why?
Actually, I'm really
Because he has anger problems. So
The
if the
only-
cop makes him mad, he's
No.
She says he has anger problems, and she has said this multiple times. I have never once seen it. Even the argument that she flagrantly, totally tricked him into getting to on camera on that live stream on Instagram, he even came out better on the other side than she did. So maybe they get in like petty arguments and stuff like that and all stuff, but from what I've seen, she's the violent one. She's the one that eggs him on. Maybe she like pushes somebody to the point where they lash out and then she's like, look, you're violent. Maybe that's what she does. It's never an excuse to get violent ever either way. If you have someone that's pushing your buttons and does that on purpose, because that is a form of abuse, you need to leave a person that does that, by the way. But like from everything that we see, she's the one that's the worst.
Oh, no. Are you serious? No. I feel like the only reason why I would get arrested is just stupid people piss me off. But
Yeah,
not, like,
Oscar gets really bothered if he's like nice to people and they're rude back. Like he hates that.
Who doesn't hate that? That sucks.
I would say that's one of your biggest pet peeves. But still, like, a cop is most likely...
No, but not the cop. I would never be disrespectful towards the cop. I feel like it would be some guy... Oh, I almost got hit with a car.
With Levi.
With Levi, and I was screaming in the guy's window. I did almost...
Like, he was...
I would be angry, too. Somebody did hit me when I had my kid in the car. No, it was my dog. It was before I had kids. My dog is Garzina. She was my amazing dog. Someone hit me, and I flipped. Because I'm like, and it was a stupid accident that they could have avoided. They just looked out where they were going. So I understand that. In the heat of a moment, if something happens and something puts my kids in danger, I'm the same as Oscar. Absolutely.
Willing to get arrested.
Yeah, I was willing to fight this guy for Levi's sake, because he almost hit us with a car. We were walking across the street. But yeah.
No.
That's righteous anger. You're allowed to be angry about that.
Okay, so for a good reason, you're saying you would, but...
Not really a good reason. There's no good reason to get arrested here. So
You robbed an ice cream shop. It was a good reason, okay? Next
Robbed an ice cream shop? What?
question is by Aaron. Who's most likely to eat expired food?
Kyra.
Oh, definitely.
Ready, set, go. Me.
Ew.
She's always like, the yogurt's a day old.
Okay, expiry date doesn't mean it's bad though for everything. Just saying, check for lumps.
I don't know, like, Oscar's so sensitive.
milk.
That was left out for longer than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Milk, especially. She
Like
leaves the
that
milk
mac
out
and
and lets it
cheese you
get
threw in this
warm.
morning?
She does leave the milk. She makes the creamer. She literally leaves the creamer on the counter and eats drinks warm creamer. Well, she has to eat it. It's probably lumpy, so she is eating it.
Oh yeah, that was out overnight.
So, next question is by Molly. Who's most likely to want another baby first? Love you guys. We love you
Ready?
too.
No, you don't know her.
Me.
Yeah. So, this has been their whole story.
I definitely want.
Look at him. I'm done.
I'm done. I
He's
cannot
not
handle it.
gonna be done, but he thinks so.
No, I am.
See that? You don't get to say that. If Oscar is telling you he's done having babies, reverse the roles. Okay? If she says, I'm done with any of this kind of stuff, my consent has been taken away, reverse the roles. If he were to say, no, you're not done, you think you're done, but you're not, reverse the roles. Because that's not acceptable. If he's done having babies, you cannot continue to baby trap him. You cannot convince him to do it. He says no, and you continue to push it.
But like,
I don't even want a dog anymore.
So what do I do? Ask another guy for kids?
What are you saying?
See how she laughed there? And I'm reversing that so you can hear it again.
But he thinks so.
No, I am
but like,
done.
I'm not.
I don't even want a dog anymore.
So what do I do? Ask another guy for kids?
What are you saying?
Yeah, ask the nanny's husband. He'll give you some kids. See, she thinks that's funny, but she's actually dead serious. Kyra, in her mind, is dead serious. The whole situation with this vasectomy thing is insane. Because he did that to take the power away from her to have more babies. To protect her from dying, because the doctor said she would. But I think mostly in the end, it was just for him to be like, I'm not having any more babies, and the only way I can stop her from doing this is if I get a vasectomy. That was his power. He literally asked the doctor, stop me from being able to have kids because she will do more. She will figure out a way to have more kids. I'm not joking. That's low level SA. I'm saying it out loud. I think that's literally what was going on in this marriage, in this common law marriage.
Because I need another child.
Why do you need another child?
What?
He's so offended.
I am.
Like, that's honest.
No, because you're not listening to him. You're not. He is being dead serious. You guys have had these conversations in private, off camera, and on camera, and he's telling you with his words, no more kids. And she's like, too bad. Again, reverse the roles. That's abusive.
You really think I would do that?
I know. But
Yeah, we do think you would do that, and you did do that. You really think we did it? You did. You did it.
still.
I didn't agree to
Okay,
this.
fine. Nah, just kidding. Go to the next question.
Paper cuts.
Next question.
No, that's not. That aged so badly. You think I would do that? He's like, well, the more you say it, the more I'm thinking you probably did. And then what did she do? She went ahead and did that. Her nanny, her best friend, who's also her nanny, her husband is now fathering another child because Oscar got a vasectomy and she broke up the relationship because she couldn't have any more babies. That is actually psychopathic. Okay, there's something very wrong with you considering you have 4 healthy, beautiful children. That's it. That's the plan. And she said it a million times. Oscar wanted 2, she wanted 6, they settled in 4. And that wasn't enough for her. What is the big draw? I don't understand. You're not even a good parent.
It is by
Macarena?
We totally said opposite things. Who's most likely to say sorry after a fight?
Oscar. No, it's Oscar.
Not you.
Are you?
Oh my gosh, Kyra, yes, we all agree with Oscar.
You mean I always get over things right away. You drag him out for days.
Right away, you have to come outside for 45 minutes before you can come in and say you're sorry.
No, Kyra, at least we'll take
45 minutes isn't that bad. He's saying days. She said 45 minutes. Who do we believe here? So like, she's like, you take days. So he said, you take days to get over something. She says, you take 45 minutes after going outside. So who's the one to apologize first? Just based on Kyra math right now, Kyra's the least likely to apologize.
But it takes you so long to cool down.
No, but you never.
45 minutes?
You never do. You just drag it out until I finally say I'm sorry.
No, you
and then you know what?
These people are incompatible. Incompatible.
Do when I say I'm sorry? Hold on. But you know what you do when I say I'm sorry? You shouldn't have done that. No, you messed up. No.
She thinks that's funny. She's an abusive douchebag. That is crazy to me that she gets to laugh at this. Just reverse the roles. And there would have been so many comments. He gives me the ick when he says that. And then it's the ick. I choose the bear. If you reverse the roles, but not if the girl does it. If the girl gets to be abusive, no problem. It's like, oh, you're so funny. Goals, boss babe, all that shit. The world sucks. Go choose the bear. Go ahead. Go choose. I was having this debate with somebody in chat. Not debate. Just someone says, why would you choose the bear? You have a chance against a man. Okay, just kick him in the nuts and run away, right? A bear? That's assuming that you are going to come across a bear or a man. Okay? That's assuming that's the scenario, right? It's not just like there's a bear in the woods or there's a man in the woods. It's like you are going to be confronted by a bear and a man, and women are choosing the bear. Have you ever seen a bear? Do you know what a bear is capable of? You cannot fight back against a bear. It will maul you to death. Okay? What's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? And he gets mauled by a bear. It's like the most intense scene I've ever seen in my life. Okay? A man, again, you have a chance against. There's vulnerabilities. Okay? Call him bald or something. Maybe he'll cry and run away. Okay, guys, thank God I will. My hater's like, I hate that he makes fun of people. That bald asshole. These people are hilarious. I'm just saying, you have a chance against a man. You do not have a chance against a bear. Can we enter that into the debate? Because if it's about a confrontation, you're toast. The bear will eat your body. You're dead. Okay? A dude might just be like, oh, excuse me, and just walk by the path. Because, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would. I'd be like, You do that. You ever seen that hiking video, like Canadians hiking, and it's just like, It's kind of funny. I honestly want to know below. If you were to be in the forest and you had to confront a being, would you prefer that being to be a bear or a man? I really want to know. I really do.
Eyes don't say sorry more.
No.
Knowing that if you kick the bear in the nuts, it's just going to hurt you more. A dude could be out for the count. That's what I'm saying. Just chop him in the throat.
I know I do, because you never do. I know I do. God.
Kyra, you're such a loser.
You can't have this. We're gonna fight.
Next question is by Paige. Who's most likely to drop a brand new vlog camera? I think
Kyra.
I know who. Asking because
Kyra never sets up a shot.
See? Because Kyra doesn't do anything. I do everything because I'm the only one who touches the cameras. That's why I'm most likely to drop them. That's what he's saying.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? See, she hit him. She hit him. Every single... I know it's just a light push, but there's not a vlog that goes by where she isn't physical towards him in a negative way at all. It's every single... You never see... Like, maybe he does it to her, but it's everyone to her to him. Most likely.
Didn't talk to him.
Because Oscar's the only one who has ever broken like 5 of them at this point. Next question is by Nutmeggles. Most likely to go to the shop to get item A and come back with item B, which is the opposite of what you went
Kyra.
for.
Spendthrift. What?
Oscar, no, you like go to Costco and come home with a grill, but you went for like eggs.
That's true, though. I'll give her that. We do that stuff.
Well, I guess that's true. But I feel like you go to Costco for a girl and you come home with the entire store. Like,
Kyra has, like, since they broke up, has lived in, 3 different places? Has bought, 4 different vehicles? Has gone on 8 vacations? Yeah, so. We think it's you, Kyra.
yes, you're right.
Oscar. Next question is by Malka, who's most
Okay.
by James Gibson, and he asks who is most likely to get lost on a long journey. Me. You. I think you're really smart with like traveling.
These people don't even know each other. Do we even go here? Both of us?
The reason why I say me is because on a hike to a waterfall one time, we got lost and took a 5-hour detour, and it started getting night. It started getting late
Oh, shoot.
to the night.
Look, here's the thing. If you get stuck in the woods and you're, like, lost, and it's getting night, it's getting cold, and you're in a place, sorry, what you got to do is get naked, okay? Put your bodies together, put your clothes back over you. That's the only way you're going to survive, is if you skin on skin, huddle yourself in a place that doesn't have any wind, or otherwise you're dead. Okay? So, if you're with the bear, good luck! You know what I'm saying? I mean, if a bear's cuddly, they got fur stuff, but they'll eat you. They'll also eat you. So.
We were like,
But just because that happened once doesn't mean that it's like common.
Hey, it was just one of the scariest things in my life. I thought we were just asleep for that night. No, I'm not joking. We were lost in the mountains.
Not these mountains.
I know, but
I think me only because I can agree that Oscar sometimes.
Shut up.
I hope you get. It took me like 2
Okay, anyway. The other video I wanted to do was, I just wanted to do the age like milk part on that video, which was like the kid thing, which was insane to me. This video, Kyra gives advice, day in the life. Let's get to the advice.
Let's go that way. We finished our stations. We got bored of those. We did do it for like an hour and a half though, so I'm impressed.
You have an Amazon package on your thing. People just leave Amazon packages hanging out.
Baby's on the walk. What's this baby's name?
Apple.
Apple. What's your baby's name?
Flowey. And flower.
Spelled it flowy.
As the kids get older, I'm finding it harder and harder to get any work done in the day. So I've been kind of working nights.
Work? You don't do any work, Kyra. What do you mean get work done? What work do you do?
Which leaves little time to sleep. But we're just happy that there's sunshine, beautiful mountain,
Okay.
the training for his.
Wait,
Yes, Preston's doing the training for his new job. So me being super loud and cleaning up is not the best thing right now. But he's about to get off now. Why do I feel the need to disclose that I'm going to clean my house to you guys?
Stop with the angles. What are you wearing?
Alright, I like your shoes.
That's like... This is like what you wear when you take the garbage out. You put your mom's shoes on.
That you chose. I don't care what season it is. I will always be in socks and shoes.
Those don't even fit you.
Okay, I'm waiting.
He just leaves the camera on the ground. Go back and get the camera.
Mommy.
Kids up from school. Right there, that's the way school.
Gave me the tiny end in the car. Tiny end. The thing in the car. I don't want to get out yet. Being in the car actually reminds me that I filmed the other day, just like a little vlog segment. So I want.
Well, she's not doing so good, right? She looks like she's been crying.
Order refreshers because I feel like I just drink them so quick, which is kind of the point, but I don't know. Anyways, I thought I would just chat with you guys. I feel like it's been so long.
Let's chat. Day in the life. I think it's a mental health update.
Things have been so go, 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 and then announcing the pregnancy. Like, I just feel like I haven't, like, taken a minute to just, like, update you guys.
You kept it for like 3 months from everybody, but you said you didn't hide it. We weren't hiding it. We were just hiding it, you know?
At least on, like, my emotions. A lot of you guys know in 2017-ish, I was diagnosed with severe OCD, and then between that time and now, I've been diagnosed with almost everything under the sun. It feels
Have you?
like that comes with the OCD, depression. But anyways, it's just...
Anyways. My OCD is off the charts when you say anyways.
Been a lot of discovery about, you know, how the brain works, how I work, how I cope, all of that over the last couple of years. And especially just with like everything. I mean, everybody has things going on, obviously, but everything that I've gone through in the last couple of years and like...
I mean, you've gone through everything you put yourself through, is that what you meant to say? I hate when people like, all the stuff I've gone through, that's self-inflicted. You did all this to you. You are your worst enemy.
Experienced. I like to use the word experienced rather than gone through. I feel like
yeah, is that what you want to use? You're finding yourself.
Kept trying to tell myself like, okay, I feel like myself again. I feel like myself again. You know, any little bit of happiness, I was like, oh, I feel like myself again. When truthfully,
and then she opens up her comment section.
Don't think that I did, because now that I feel that I really am in a place of genuine happiness, comfort, confidence, and like
she keeps telling everybody this. She keeps saying the thing, it's not the thing. You're not in a place of happiness. Nobody likes you anymore. You have no friends. You have zero support. I don't even think you have support on Preston's side. You have your dad's support, doesn't live in, I don't know if he lives super close to her. You have no support. Oscar takes the kids when it's his turn. That's the support you get, I guess, when you need some time away from your kids and all that stuff. You don't have anybody. You lost everything and gained an asshole. That sucks. Who wants an extra asshole?
Sense of safety within myself. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but if you get it, you get it, I guess. But it made...
We didn't get it. We don't understand what you're saying.
Me realize, like, I was really trying to be okay, which is a good thing, but I really wasn't okay. For a long time. And that's okay too, because, you know, everybody goes through things in life many different times.
Most of us don't go through these things though, because we're normal and we are not as selfish as you. Most of us. You're abnormal.
And life ebbs and flows, and so do your emotions and mental health with it. And I like being around myself. I used to be scared of being in my own thoughts, and I used to distract myself and be borderline manic because I was just trying to stay out of my own brain.
Don't call yourself manic if you... Come on.
That silence in my head scared the shit out of me.
That's all that's in your... It's like there's a tumbleweed. Silence.
Which then came with like disassociation, which can be a helpful
Holy
tool,
crap.
I will say, but obviously then it made me a little desensitized and all that jazz. So I just wanted to say I definitely feel in such a good place. I also think pregnancy wise, which feels so weird to talk about on camera because I've gone so many months not talking about my pregnancy, but I've had really good...
But you weren't hating it. You were just not showing it.
Pregnancies, I will say, like, I've been really lucky in that way. And maybe this is just because it's the biggest gap that I've had between any of the kids, but I just feel like so happy and like mentally right in this pregnancy.
So this is the thing, and you're listening from the other video. She's not happy unless she's having babies. And then once the babies are born and they grow to the babyhood thing, they're like nothing to her. I mean nothing. I don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? I feel like she's in love with the baby portion and the pregnancy portion of their life. Like, is that kind of a kink to some people? You know what I mean? Like, is this some kind of weird thing where you only feel like you're contributing if you're pregnant? Or you crave those I don't know, the vibes? What's the word I'm looking for? All the hormones and things like that. My wife said she loved being pregnant. And she says the best she ever felt in her life. So is that something that you're craving? It's really, really weird to me. Because you're in a place that's just like not safe for any of your kids. You're in a position where you like are one of the most hated creators online, and that's how you make your money. So it's not going to last at all. Okay, you're putting your life in danger, and even though you didn't believe the first doctor, maybe the first doctor was right. Because what if the second doctor is like, oh no, it's fine. What if they're wrong? Right? It's almost you don't ever want to play it safe ever. Right? She just keeps making these crazy choices to go find herself. Throwing her family away and everything else. I mean, they're better off, obviously, apart, as we could see from the other video. But she just keeps trying to tell you guys that she's happy, and she's absolutely, completely not happy.
Which is not something that I really remember experiencing to this degree. Of course, I was excited to be pregnant and have babies. Like, that's always been my biggest purpose and one of my biggest
Boom. That's always been my biggest purpose. Don't miss it.
But I'm just truly, like, loving pregnancy.
Don't miss that again. She said it. That's my only purpose is to have babies.
See this time around, and that is something I don't know if I could have said the last couple of times.
So she's throwing Oscar under the bus right now. I couldn't tell you I was happy the last couple of pregnancies. Because it sounded like you trapped Oscar into those last couple of pregnancies. and like he wasn't very happy about it. Remember, now it's all becoming very clear when she told him about the pregnancy thing, why he wasn't happy. I think Oscar felt trapped. I think the first baby was unplanned. The second baby, I'm not sure if it was unplanned, but I think he felt trapped after all this. And then the video, doing family content, they were making lots of money, but he still wasn't happy with that. He got trapped at a young age. This guy is supposed to be this free soul, and he got trapped. And he's probably happy now. He loves his kids. I believe that Kyra loves her kids too, but I feel like she trapped him, and he felt remorse for that. He felt pissed off about that, and he's still what? They're still young. They're on the other side when he actually matures in his 40s, because it takes dudes. I'm telling you, it takes dudes to get to that level of super maturity it's in their 40s. I should know. I'm in my 40s. Okay, it's gonna come out. All that trauma and everything else that happened, he's gonna come out and he's gonna hate her even more. That's all that's gonna come from this.
I do want to give a shout out to BetterHelp. They're also sponsoring today's video, so thank you, BetterHelp. I've talked about them on this channel many times before.
So she's sitting down doing a mental health thing for an ad. I should have known.
Sponsored me before, but I've also...
No.
If you haven't heard of...
No.
Preston, I think it's so beneficial. If I've learned anything in my 20s when it comes to like relationships and stuff, you don't need to wait until there's a problem to connect and to have an outside source. So we've been loving...
She's a liar. She's not going to therapy.
If you use the code...
Shut up. Boy, the whole thing was an ad.
What you look like? Guys, doesn't it feel like we just live in the car?
Got the stroller. Got the diaper bag. Got Levi's water.
Who's in a stroller?
Ryusen. Socks. Cleats. Shin pad. Picnic blanket. Dreamer.
You're a picnic
blanket. Game. It's so easy, and I feel like so mom.
Anyway, that was garbage. Both videos were garbage. But very interesting otherwise. So Kyra says her whole purpose in life is to have babies, because they made millions of dollars having babies, and so she thinks that's what's going to happen now, and it's absolutely not working for her. She's completely collapsing and failing. Oscar, if he decided to do daily content like she's trying to do, he's going to explode past that stuff. Here's how to be a good, here's adventures we can have with his kid, and not show his kids. I hope he stops. If he really is showing his kids a lot, you got to stop doing that, Oscar. You got to stop showing your kids. But yeah, that aged like milk. What do you think? I'm going to ask another guy to have kids? Like, you're sure? Like, I don't think she remembers putting half this stuff out. I don't think she understands all the hypocrisy she's ever put out there. And she honestly believes that she's an honest person who has none of these skeletons or these things that she said in the past. She just doesn't remember. She doesn't know. That's the way her brain works. If we go back through all the OK Baby videos, I'm sure we're going to find out so many things that she forgot she put out there that make her look really bad. Every time we put an old video up, it's like, holy crap. What? Jeez, what a loser. Everybody, take a deep breath. So hopefully Friday will be my New York video. Maybe I'll edit it on the way home or something like that. We'll figure it out. So if you guys are going to be in New York, come say hi or whatever. Just don't murder us, okay? We don't want to be murdered in New York. Because they don't actually prosecute real crime there. So just the ones they want to. Anyway, I'm saying. Crazy what's going on in your country. But guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being valuable and incredible. If you know the best place to get a slice of pizza and a good Sammy, you let me know, okay? And I will see you when I see you.